Okay, this is a simple, very simple recording. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks, but to demonstrate the idea of creating subgroups so that you can route signals, for example, kick, overhead, left, right, route them to a submaster that I might call drums. So you need to establish a new bus, make it stereo. This one I'm going to call, actually first I'll call this overhead, so we'll send both overhead left and right to this overhead bus. Another stereo one which we'll call drums. So the signal path will eventually be overhead left and right going through the overheads bus that goes into an auxiliary channel that we'll soon create, and then it goes into the drums. So the next step is under track, new stereo. Let us create two. Audio track needs to be auxiliary input. I'll just drag these down, label the first one overheads, second one will be drums. Let's look at the input-output routing for all these different tracks. So the idea is overhead left, overhead left. I'm looking at the insert, not the input-output. Here, just take out the insert to make it more clean. Okay, output from overhead 1, bus, we will select overheads. Overhead right, output, bus, overheads. So these two channels, let me look at the mixer. Overhead left and right will be sent out to overheads bus. Now the other end of the bus connection, remember buses are like virtual cables. So here is my overhead auxiliary track that I created. Its input is not connected yet, so I need to connect it to overheads. So the signal will go out of overheads, left, right, our virtual cable, and then into the auxiliary. The same I need to do for drums. So the input for drums will be the bus that I labeled drums. So now out of the overheads, I will now go out to drums. So the auxiliary, I'm going out and then into this one. Now it's very important also to have a master fader, so don't forget to include the master fader. Make the master fader on the right. I explained in class why that's important. It won't change the sound. It mirrors how analog or digital consoles are constructed, where the master fader is normally on the right. Group channel faders next to the master fader, then your channel faders.